Good evening, hockey fans! You are tuning in to a matchup here in Los Angeles, California at the Staples Center between the Los Angeles Kings as they play host to the New Jersey Devils. And the Devils are currently 6th place in the Metropolitan Division at 19-22-3, while the Kings are 21-20-3, the defending Stanley Cup champions, led by Jeff Carter. His 19 goals, 17 assists, and 36 points is a team leader for the Kings team. And Jonathan Quick, the man between the pipes for the Kings, 19-6 on the season, 2.41 goals against average, and a .923 save percentage. The American goaltenders behind the nets, and on the other side of the ice will be another American-born goaltender, 13-21, 2.77 goals against, and a .882 save percentage with 3 shutouts, is the man from Massachusetts, Corey Schneider, in between the pipes for the Devils. And we are just about ready to get things started off. It's Zajac versus Kopitar for the opening face-off. It's puck drop, and it's won by Zajac and the Devils. Passed around at the point, at their own blue line, intercepted by Kopitar, passes to the centering try, and the Kings get right back. Slap shot saved by Schneider, covers it up, passes it at the Jelena. Up to Camilleri, who passes the center ice. Yager chasing the loose puck now into the Kings zone. Looking for a pass, hits Andy Green, who gives it back to Yager at the point. Jelena shot from the point, it's off the post. And another shot in the center from Yager goes wide, and it's controlled by the Kings. Kopitar up to Dustin Brown, who decides to clear this one in, and the Kings will give chase, but it's picked up by the Devils. Andy Green, who goes up to Yager, gives up to Camilleri, right-hand side. A big hit goes into the boards, but controls the puck again. Jelena, slap shot is deflected in front, covered up by Quick, but passed out to the Kings. Voinov gives it up to Richards, who gives it to Toffoli. Crosses the center ice, back to Richards, over to Toffoli. Slap shot is gloved by Schneider, and passed out to the corner, picked up by Green, passes to the center, but it's intercepted. Wrister from Richards shoots wide. Big hit on Damian Brunner by Voinov, and it's collected by the Kings, but a big hit in retaliation by Eliash. He controls the puck in the Kings zone now. Pinned up against the boards by 2 Kings. Passes to Brunner, who gets a big hit from behind. That's 2 hits this shift on Brunner. He's really taking the beating. Havlat controls the puck behind the Kings net. Passes to the point. Zidlichki to Merrill. He gives it back to Zidlichki, but it's a turnover, and the Kings go the opposite way, but it's poke checked away by Zidlichki. And it's controlled by the Devils now. Damian Brunner with the puck up to Ryan Clough. Skates into the Kings zone, but he takes a hit, and it's now the Kings puck. They have possession of it over to King, but it's an offsides on the Los Angeles Kings. We'll have a face-off upcoming at the blue line with 9:25 left in the first. Henrique versus Nolan. It's won by Henrique and the Devils. Up to Michael Ryder, who goes into the Kings zone, past the point. Henrique's shot is deflected in front, controlled by the Kings. Nolan dumps it in for the Kings, and they will give chase, but it's controlled by the Devils' Adam Larson, who goes up to Clough, back to Henrique, over to Clough once again. Big hit controlled by Larson. Passes to the point for Ryder. Over to Severson. To Ryder once again. Severson again, who passes it down low to Adam Henrique. Centering try from Quick is gloved by Quick. The shot by Clough, correction. Gloved by Quick, and he covers it up. We will have a face-off upcoming here with 3:38 left in the first period. On the Devils side of the ice, it's won by Zajac, goes to the corner, but it's controlled by the Kings, and it's a pass to center ice, shot by Gabrick on the one-timer. It's a goal for the Kings. Marian Gabrick on the one-timer, assisted by Dustin Brown, makes this a 1-0 Los Angeles Kings lead over the New Jersey Devils. We'll take a look at the replay here. Nice pass from Dustin Brown, finds a wide-open Marian Gabrick, who was left wide open by the captain, Andy Green. No one there to defend him, and he gets an easy netter. 1-0 Kings. So now we'll have a face-off here. Towards the end of the first period, Henrique versus Carter. It's won by the Kings, and that's the end of the first period. After 1, it'll be 1-0 Kings. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back for some second period action here for some New Jersey Devils hockey as they take on the Los Angeles Kings. Kings in the lead 1-0. We're here in the Staples Center with that 2012 Cup banner, as they did defeat the New Jersey Devils to get that cup back when the Devils still had Ilya Kovalchuk and Zach Parise. Passed up to the Devils' Camilleri now, who crosses into the Kings zone. Picked up by Jelinas after the hit. Zajac in the slot, but he cannot get the shot off. Big hit. Controlled by Gabrick and the Kings now, who dumps it in. Given chase by the Kings, but controlled by Camilleri. Passes up to Jágr. This is the Devils' first line of Jaromir Jágr, Mike Camilleri, and Travis Zajac. And Jágr dumps it in, gives chase now. He pins behind the boards. It's turned over, controlled by Jágr for Camilleri now to the point, but it's intercepted by the Kings. Into the neutral zone now, but it's passed, picked up by Camilleri, and the Devils have the puck once again. Zajac over to Jágr. Skates into the Kings zone, centering try to Zajac, but he can't get it on net. It's a shot wide. Jonathan Quick doesn't even need to make a save on that one. Move now into the Devils zone. Slap shot. It's on the back of Corey Schneider. He deflects it away finally after realizing where it was, but it's controlled by Muzzin and the Kings. Back to Martinez now. Over to Gabrick, who dumps this one in the backhand. It's given chase by the Kings, but controlled by the Devils' John Merrill, the former Michigan Wolverine, who passes off his own player. That's going to trickle on down to the other side of the ice before being controlled by the Kings. Jeff Carter now over to Toffoli, over to Mike Richards, who puts on a move. He passes to the centering try. Toffoli slap shot is wide, and another shot is gloved by Schneider, and we will have a face-off upcoming here with 11:13 left in the second period. Right in front of Corey Schneider's net, it'll be Patrick Elias versus Jason Stoll for the face-off, and it's won by Stoll. Back to the point. Looking for a shot here. Passes back to the point once again. Slap shot one-timer is whiffed, and it's controlled by the Devils. Picked up by Elias, who passes over to Havlat, his Czech-born brother. Passes to the center and try for Elias, but he can't get to the go. He's denied by Jonathan Quick, and it's picked up by the Kings. Clifford up the King, over to Stoll, who dumps it in, and it's given chase by one King player. Schneider's out of a net. Centering try, but they can't get it. It's deflected by the Devils. Damian Brunner picks up the puck after the hit on Havlat correction, but another centering try. Havlat cannot get the shot. It's deflected by the Kings, and they have the possession now into the Devils zone. There's a poke check, a few poke checks, and the slap shot's deflected in front by a Devils defenseman. Pass back to Larson, up to Havlat once again, over to Ruutu, and now it's floated back into the Devils zone. They control behind the net, and they'll regroup here for a rush. They've turned over in front. Shot is deflected. Devils with possession of once again. Severson up to Ruutu. Looking to get something going on. Severson once again over to Zubris. Crosses into the Kings zone. Passes back to the point. Shot from, looked to be Ruutu there, and it's deflected in front, but picked up by the Kings, who pass it to center ice. And it's dumped in, and they'll have a line change here as Andy Green goes back to collect it. Zajac is on the ice. He passes it up to Zubris. Takes a slap shot. It saves up a blocker by Quick. Drew Doughty controls the puck behind his net up to Carter. For the Kings, crosses into the neutral zone. Passed over to Richards, who dumps it in. Given chase by the Kings, but picked up by Zajac, who passes it over to Zubris. Right-hand side. Passes left-hand side to Camilleri. Puts on a deke, takes a shot, saved by Quick once again. Zajac once again. Camilleri, backhand shot, saved by Quick. Another shot by Camilleri is deflected in front, and that is how the second period will wrap up. We'll head into the second intermission. No score in the second period, so we are still a 1-0 Kings lead over the Devils here at the end of 2. Oh, welcome back for some third period action here at the Staples Center for some New Jersey Devils hockey. As they are on a road here to play the Los Angeles Kings. The opening faceoff will be the line 1 versus line 1. Zajac versus Kopitar, won by Zajac once again. That's his third opening faceoff one of this game. Devils with possession of in their own zone, up to Jágr, who gives the Camilleri, and it's turned over by Kopitar and the Kings, who gives it. Slap shot on net is saved by Schneider, controlled by the Devils' Camilleri, who gives it up to Jelena, over to Zajac, crosses into the Kings zone. Passes over. Backhand shot by Jágr, and it trickles in! Jonathan Quick cannot control it, and Jaromir Jágr picks up his 18th goal on the season and his 37th point, assisted by Travis Zajac and Eric Jelena, and we have a tie hockey game at 1 here in Los Angeles. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Kings and Devils will have a face-off here. 4:08 left in the third period. Shots so far are 17 Devils, 10 Kings. Jelena up to Camilleri, takes a hit, and it's controlled by the Kings. Now turned over, but then it's almost turned over. The Kings get it right back. Dumps in now for the Kings, but it's controlled by the Devils. No, it's not. It's a big hit from Jelena, and that was clearly an interference, and that is what we will have a call here. So the Kings get themselves a power play on this Jelena interference call with 17-19 into the third period. So we'll have a face-off upcoming. Josephson on the draw versus Richards, Brown, and Toffoli. And it is won by Richards. Passes to the point. Martinez over to Muzzin. Takes a slap shot. Goes into the corner. Passes across the slot. Saved by Schneider. But it's controlled by Toffoli, who gives it right to Dustin Brown in the slot for a slap shot one-timer. That's a goal for Dustin Brown. He now has 1 assist and 1 goal on the game. And that one is the go-ahead one with 2:22 left in the game. It's a 2-1 Kings lead here in the third period. A beautiful pass from Toffoli right to Brown. And the beautiful one-timer goes top shelf over Schneider. Not much the Devils could do on that play. Defense wasn't too bad, but they could not stop it. It's a 2-1 Kings lead now. And the face-off at center ice is won by the Kings and dumped into the Devils zone. Controlled by the Devils with a big hit. Control in the corner. Stott. Center and try is another one-timer by Dustin Brown once again. Almost the exact same play of the previous goal. And they do not waste any time here pouring it on as they now have a 2-goal lead with 1:29 left. That time it was Gabrick who gave the centering try down in the corner to Dustin Brown for another one-timer slap shot in the same exact spot. And Dustin Brown now has 2 goals and 1 assist on the night. And with 8 seconds left, we'll have a face-off here at the blue line, won by the Kings. Clock running at 5 seconds, 4 seconds, controlled by the Kings. They're just going to run this one out. And that will be how the cookie will crumble in this one as the Los Angeles Kings improve to 22-20-3 on the season, and the Devils drop to 19-22-3. With that being said, that'll wrap things up here at the Staples Center for this matchup. I've been your host, JerseyBorn, and I'm saying goodbye.